It's Sunday the 23rd of July, it's about 9 o'clock in the evening, and I've just finished picking the first batch of orders ready for this week so that I can get ahead and be ready for an early sort of dispatch in the morning. So let's take a quick look at what we've got so far. First up, we have got an eBay order for a Ninjago Viper Flyer. Another eBay order for a Lego Benny's from the Lego movie. And then we're into some orders for minifig parts and mixed orders, and another order here for all Technic related stuff. This is all minifig parts. Mix of all kinds of stuff here. We've got a pilot droid and a few bits going out. More minifig parts, a sticker. We've got a Praetorian Guard and a few other bits and pieces going out. 50 blue cheese slopes, and then we've got some of these Technic axle connectors. These are in the light brown, and there's 19 of those going out. And then over to this side, more bits and pieces going out. We've got a minifig head there, and more of the used leg assemblies going out that I listed a week or two back. And then we've got a Lone Ranger torso and a few other bits. So that's the first batch. Got more to get picking. I'm not going to be doing that right now. I'm going to get these packed and ready for post, and then call it a night, and then see what I can get done in the morning. It's Monday the 24th, and time to get cracking with the next batch of orders. Just to show you what's come in over the weekend, we've got Bricklink here, and we have 18 orders on Bricklink, and there is an order there for 387 lots. So that isn't going to make the post today, but luckily that's a local collection, I think. That's a guy who's picked up from me several times in the past, so hopefully I'll be able to pick that once I get back from the post office later today. Many of these are packed, as I showed you last night. There's about four or five still to do, which I'm not sure if I'll make in time for this morning's post, but I might be able to get them out separately. If we look on Brick Owl, we've got 4 on Brick Owl, 3 of them already processed, so 1 to get there. And then we've got a couple on eBay which have disappeared because I've already printed the shipping labels for this morning. So time to get cracking. It's going to be a busy day of picking. Even though there's only 4 or 5 orders, that 387 lots is going to take quite some time to pick, I would imagine. It's a decent value order though, so that lightens the load a little bit, but we'll see what it's like. If I just pop back to it actually and go in, let's have a quick look, because hopefully they're all fairly low item counts on the lot, so shouldn't take too long to be picking each lot. But we'll see. Maybe give you some kind of feedback on time that takes, but I'm probably not going to rush. I might even break it into several picking sessions. Here we go with the last of this morning's orders that are to go out. Quick look at them before I get them packed up and get to the post office. We've got a couple of instruction booklets going out there with a couple of minifig parts. A couple of parts going out, and then the others are all parts orders, with the exception of this one at the end, which is going to Germany, which is a little micro figure, what they call them, Mighty Micros, which is Catwoman. And then they've also bought 10 of these dark purple Catwoman helmets as well. So That'll do us for today in terms of post. Next thing, when I've been to the post office and get back, I've got to start picking that 387 lot order. Well, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Well, I'm glad this one's done. This was 387 lots. Lots of small parts in here, as I knew there would be. The guy who's placed the order makes lots of mini builds of official Lego sets. And he's going to be doing some shows soon, and he wants to rebuild all of his mini sets for display at the shows, and then with the intention to sell the instructions for them. He's a local guy to me, so he's going to be picking this up at tea time today, so I'm just glad to get it out the way. He wasn't in a hurry for it. I could have took a day or two to pick that, but I thought I'd get it done and dusted and out of the way. Now, I've just received this in the post today. This is a little lot that I'd won on eBay the other day, so I'm just going to have a quick look at it. There's nothing exciting in here, but it was a cheap little lot, all Ninjago figures, none of them particularly expensive or anything like that. But these will be good to just sort of add to the Ninjago figures, you know, that's in the store, and I'll definitely make some money on them, I'm sure. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time just sitting and getting these listed now, after exerting myself picking that beast of an order. So I've just been sorting those Ninjago figures that I got in the mail today, and this is what I've been able to make up. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 figures there. Now I did find some fake stuff in there, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to go back to the seller on that or not. I might have another look at the listing, but I'll probably leave it as it is. We do have all of these accessories to list as well, which will amount to a few pounds, no doubt. So far, we've got about 28, 29 pounds, and I think I paid about 12 for this, so not a great return, but this was always just about getting a few more figures added to the store fairly cheaply. And Ninjago tends to sell pretty well, I find, so I thought I'd add those for very little money and very little risk. So I'm going to get these uploaded now, and I think I'm going to call that it for today. Tuesday morning, and we've got 12 orders to get out the door today. Let's have a quick look. Starting with eBay, we've got a Professor Gilderoy Lockhart going out on eBay for $16.95. We've got a Minnie Mouse going out, some minifig parts, an instruction book for a Speed Champions McLaren Senna going out, more parts, another instruction book for Battle of Hoth, a whole load of dark purple going out, and then more bits and pieces of minifigures. We've got a 501st Trooper going out. Largest order of the day was about 100 lots, I think, going out to a regular customer, Emma, who is a fan of the YouTube channel, and we'll hopefully get a bit of a kick out of seeing her order again on there. And a little brown halberd going out, and then last up, we've got some sort of Technic bits and pieces, and 3 of these NXT cables going out as well. So got to get those packed up, ready for the post. It's 8:45 now, so by the time I get these all packed up, I'll be heading off. And then when I get back, I've got 5 of these Speed Champion sets parted out and ready to upload. Lots of grey and black parts to get uploaded. A few of these metallic kind of things as well, so we'll get that uploaded this morning and add those into the store. Still not decided on these yet. My hope for these was to sell the minifigure, and then when the figure's gone I'll part it out, but they haven't moved as yet, and although there's a good part out value on this, I'm not sure how quickly things will move with lots of tiles and things, so I might even consider taking them back. Anyway, that's it for now. We'll get cracking, get them a bit of breakfast with my hot cross bun and a cup of tea, and get this lot out to the post. So I've just uploaded 1,660 parts. Those were the Speed Champion sets that I talked about earlier. And we ended up with, I think, 63 new lots from that. So that was good to see as well. Now, next job, I am going to start sorting through some accessories, I think. I'm just going to take an hour or two going through these and getting as much listed as possible. There's all kinds of stuff in here, from collectible minifig accessories to regular kind of weapons and other bits and pieces, and some of these can be worth a little bit, so worth going through them certainly, and getting them listed, and they do sell well as well. So anyway, gonna spend a little bit of time and we'll see what we end up with. So we've got the first batch of accessories done. I've got them all laid out here on the desk, and I just need to get them put away. We've got them listed in a brick store, and there are 78 lots, 98 items for just short of £60. So that, you know, for what, 20 minutes, half an hour's work, listing them, you know, it's well worth it. And a lot of these will make up various minifigs into the collectible minifig set rather than just the minifig item. So I'm going to get these put away and move on to the next batch. So I've been doing some more sorting and breaking down these accessories into various categories. Got a ton of guns here, and there's so many Star Wars guns, blasters in there that there should be a nice little sum in there, I would think. Similarly, lightsabers, we've got bows and crossbows and swords, and then we've got taller things like spears and halberds and things like that, and then various other pots of bits and pieces and any odd sort of printed stuff on the desk there. Still got this bunch of stuff to go through, so we'll spend maybe a little bit longer, and then we'll look at maybe breaking out some of these categories. Not sure that's going to be today now. I might just finish this lot and try and get this broken down further into more pots, more categories, and then we can leave the rest till tomorrow and have a good day tomorrow. Wednesday the 26th, and let's have a quick look at this morning's orders. We've got a Pluto figure going out on eBay. That was $8.95. We've then got an order going out with some parts, but quite a few Ninjago minifigures. And the interesting thing about this is that at least 5 of these figures are ones that came in the little haul from eBay the other day that I listed about 2 days ago, so they've already sold. A couple of Bionicle parts, a whole bunch of mainly tan and medium azure plates with a few sort of plants and animals thrown in as well. Some minifig parts going out there, some Technic stuff, and then more parts orders and minifig parts going out there. So I'm going to get these packed up, and then I'm going to fall back onto the accessories that I did a category sort of yesterday. So I've got a whole bunch of them over here that I'm going to probably spend some time listing out further this morning. And then I've also got this to work on, which is a bunch of tiles that have been sorted into categories. So I just need to break them down into colours and add those to the store as well. Might get to that this afternoon, possibly. We'll see. But that's it for this morning. I'm going to get this lot packed up and ready for the post office. I'm starting now with the accessories, starting to get them sorted and get them added to the store. So I've sorted them all out into the various categories. We've got the mini blasters, the medium ones, the long blasters, and then we've got some of these smaller guns, and these are quite decent. These ones here, the grey one's about £2.40, £2.50 on its own. We've got muskets, we've got some of these sort of laser guns, some more musket rifles, and then a few other types of rifles and spear guns, etc. there. So I've added one of each to the Bricklink store, and I now need to go through and count them. I'm already up to £24 nearly before I actually add the quantities. I've added the first couple, but there's not that much there. And if you look at the mini blasters, which are about 26p each, there's quite a few in there, so they're going to rack up the money reasonably quickly. And the rifles are more like 40p a time. So I'm going to get all of these added, and then we'll check back and let you know what sort of value we've got in the guns alone. I finished listing all of the guns, and I ended up finding a bunch of fake blasters, which is to be expected, I suppose, in such a large amount. And now that ended up coming to, and I haven't priced these properly, so these are just what's coming through as the averages, but they're coming out at about £86 for the guns. So well worth sorting and listing, and on to the next category. Latest category is now done, which is the lightsabers, and amazingly, we ended up with about £28 worth of lightsaber blades in various colours. Everything from trans red, trans pink, neon green, dark blue, or trans purple, in a 3-bar, and a trans light blue in a 3-bar as well, which I think the 3 bars are collectible minifigure related, I think, and the 4s are more lightsabers. But anyway, another good addition on top of everything else that I'm adding to the store from the accessories pile. So if I now just come over here, select everything, cut that, add it to the file I'm working on, and that's gonna mean we've now up to £261 worth of accessories. So that's pretty good going. Lots and lots to go as well. Not sure how much I'm gonna keep doing today or whether I'm gonna move on to something else. I have had a break to pick some orders, just 3 or 4 orders, even though I can't necessarily go to the post office today. Just thought I'd do something a little bit different. So anyway, I'll keep cracking on, and I'd like to get some of this uploaded today though. Always good to get stuff added to the store, attract a few more sales, etc., especially as we're coming towards the end of the month. So I will get some stuff uploaded by the end of the day. So I've just uploaded the accessories, and we ended up with just over 1,000 items in 317 lots for £322. And I'm pleased because that gave me 278 new lots along with that value. So really good bit of time spent on adding those to the store, and hopefully they attract a little bit of custom from people looking for some of those parts. And usually when they're picking up these kind of parts, they're going to be picking up other things in the store as well, other parts, or maybe figures or minifig parts to go with them as well. So yeah, on to the next thing now, which will probably be the tiles, but that's going to be another day now, I think. It's Thursday the 27th of July, and we've got just 4 orders today on Bricklink, and we have 5 orders on Brick Owl. I have already picked them, so let's have a quick look at what we've got going out today. I think they're almost all parts orders, so nothing too much to mention on any of these. We've got a minifigure, a Hydra Diver minifigure going out there. Some grey tiles going out. Those were from the Speed Champion sets that I parted out the other day, so that was good to see those going. We've got a glitter otter going to the US, and also a Lego Batman minifigure going out to the US as well. I'm always interested, you know, and why I sound maybe surprised with those is the cost of the part relative to the cost of the shipping, you know. So in each case there, it's costing them about £4.20 to get them shipped. And you just tend to think that, you know, they would be able to get them cheaper in their own countries, but maybe that's not the case. And then another parts order here, including a horse in there as well. So I'll get those packed up and ready for the post office. I'm going to do the late run today because it's Thursday. They offer a 4 till 6 opening time, as well as the normal 8 till 10 in the morning. So I'm going to aim for the latter one, just in case any other orders come in throughout the day. 4 more orders just come in this afternoon. We're still on Thursday, and it's been a weird day today because there's lots of drama this morning, lots of things on the socials about all these deals in Tesco going down. Everybody's going mental, rushing off, filling trolleys full of Lego, and I dashed down to mine and there wasn't a single thing in there. So it seems a bit hit and miss depending on your postcode, I think. Even though it's a national deal, I guess your store has to have the Lego in, etc. And apparently there's a coupon in the Tesco magazines where there were no magazines even to be had to get the voucher. So I have had a paid call with a client who was setting up a Bricklink store. So spent an hour on the phone chatting with them and giving them some tips of what to set up, etc. Haven't got much of anything else done that I intended to. Still got the tiles on the table over here to count and get into the store. I have been doing a little bit of sort of, I guess, just brainstorming, to be honest, about things and sort of the way ahead and maybe where to put my money, any money that I have got, you know, what to buy, what to plan for. And it's so difficult to do with things coming out of nowhere with deals, etc. But anyway, let's have a look at these 4 orders. Nothing much to comment on, to be honest. All just, you know, mostly regular sort of stuff. This one is a bunch of parts that came out of the Speed Champions things again from the other day, so good to see them moving. And this little flash poly bag. And then here we've got mostly Star Wars minifig parts, leg assemblies and heads and a few helmets, etc. So good to get those added, or good to get those moving anyway. And going to get these packed up and off to the post office. It's 4:15 now, so the post office will be open for the late slot, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of the day. Half of me says go and hit a couple of Tesco's up, but they're at least 30 minutes away from me, and I just don't think I'm going to bother, to be honest. I got some good deals last week in Sainsbury's, and I think I'll make do with those. You win some and you lose some. Friday morning, and we've just 4 orders this morning going out early doors, partly because doing the late post run yesterday, I managed to get all of yesterday's orders out in the post. So these are just what's come in either overnight or very first thing this morning. We've got a Batman 1992 polybag going out on eBay, and then we've got a couple of small parts orders. This one's got this little book cover in, and I've actually refunded the guy for this because I noticed the playwear was worse than anticipated, and this was a £1.75 part. And also, there's red overprinting is missing, so it's actually a misprint, but it's not in the best condition. So I'm going to refund the guy, and I'm still going to send him it because it's no use to me, and he may just be able to make use and save himself a bit of money as well. Now, others, just as I said, mostly parts orders. This one though is the second horse to go out in 2 days, which is interesting, but more interesting than that, these are accessories that are listed the other day. So it just shows, you know, as you're uploading, you know, they do keep moving. So here we've got a couple of these spears with the silver end. Those are £2.35 each, and then there's some pearl dark grey spears and a couple of other bits and pieces, and they're going to Sweden. So anyway, that's all I've got for this morning, so I'm going to get those packed up, ready for the post office. I'm going to try and eventually tackle these tiles probably today, because I'm really struggling with my knee this week. After going to that concert last week, I think I've done something that's just made my whole knee stiffen up. I think it's a bit of ligament damage or something. So I'm just trying to stay off my feet as much as possible and do you know, things that, you know, I can try and help the knee recover with, which isn't great when you're picking orders, obviously. Now, other than that, I'm not sure what I'm going to fall back on today, but we'll see what we can get done, and we'll do what we can before the weekend gets here. You might remember a few weeks back, I was lucky enough to win a guitar. It's not the one I'm showing you on screen at the moment, but it was a Paul Reed Smith guitar, and was worth around between probably £600 or £700 worth, I would think. And in that case, I was able to win by purchasing a ticket at I think it was £20, but there were only 70 people in the draw. Well, I've done it again, and I've won this one for £1.99. And now there were 299 tickets available for this. I had a little go at £1.99, just bought a single ticket, and I've won it. And they've been in touch with me this morning to get my details, and said that this will be shipped off to me and should be getting it in a few days' time. So one to add to the collection, and I've not even got the other one on the wall yet. I've got these two up. I need to rejig how I'm gonna get them on the wall. I did already buy another guitar hanger for the one that I won a month ago, and I'm gonna have to order another one now. Yeah, totally buzzing about that. Be nice to get a bass to play with, which is something a little bit different. And yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know I've been lucky again. Right, I'm finally getting around to sorting out the tiles. Just done the 1x6s and just need to get them put away. And then we've got a bunch of other stuff to go through and sort and get away here as well. But hopefully add at least 1,000 parts or so to the store. 3 more orders in this afternoon. Probably go out tomorrow morning now. Basic parts orders, so nothing much to shout about. Few minifig parts in this one. This was nice again because these are some of the accessories that I've listed a couple of days ago, so again, always nice to see them moving through. We'll leave these in case any more orders come in before I pack them ready for post, and I'm just going to crack on and get on finishing as much of this as I can. I've been adding the tiles for a little while and got just over 1,000 now, 159 lots for just under £83. And I think I'm going to get these priced up and uploaded now. It's getting pretty late in the day. I do still have some tiles to upload, so there's still quite a few bits and pieces, not very high in quantity. And what I might even do is I might just put these away into separate containers for later on when I get another batch of tiles and add to them before I start adding them to the store. It's amazing how you end up with quite a sizable tub of tiles, but when you break them down into the particular part type and colour, you actually end up with relatively few of each type and colour combination. So ideally I should be going for much bigger quantities than that tub there. So something to think about for the future. I just get a bit fed up of stockpiling them, to be honest, and just want to get some stuff added to the store. Now, you might notice that I've managed to fill up most of the drawers again. Now, a lot of these were hanging out. This is the used section here. Also on the new over there, not really too many drawers sticking out. Now, there are still an awful lot at the end up there. If we go and have a look, there's an awful lot of space still in here. I just have not been refilling this section with new, so tons of space in there and lots of space in these drawers as well. So still plenty of room to be adding more inventory. Now, I've not got to the container this week, which I'm aware of. A few reasons for that. Been a bit of a funny week, which I won't go into. Maybe next week we'll get to the container, get another tub, and get sorting and bulking out some more items ready to add at a later date. So that's probably going to be it for this weekend, and we'll see you all next week.